How did your team research the topic for this year's theme?
We went on many sites like Pinterest and we researched many previous style trends that were in the Oscars, and we came back to the period right now when we saw what was trending and what was in style, and we got both periods and we put them together in our one design.
When creating your solution, how did you determine the best materials and fabrics?
We went with the model. We wanted to see what would best go with the model, like the skin complexion, her body type. Then we thought about what fabrics are easiest to work with. And then we also went to our local stores that are here and we just felt them out, we saw them, and that's how we decided.
What is one thing you learned from this contest?
I learned that teamwork is very important in these type of projects, and it's a thing that also bonds you together when you learn how to communicate with your teammates, and you always need to put your hard work into these projects.
How did your team resolve their creative differences in the design process?
We put all our opinions together and we set them out and we picked from each one of them, and that's how we ended up with our design.
How did your team research the topic for this year's theme?
We went through many different websites to see what type of style we wanted to do, such as Pinterest and Google, and even YouTube, to know what type of style we wanted to go for.
When creating your solution, how did you determine the best materials and fabrics?
We already kind of had a design, so we just needed to try out different fabrics. We grabbed small samples of each one to try out, and we ended up going with a burgundy satin fabric to go with the design that we started with.
What is one thing you learned from this contest?
How to collaborate. Even all three of us had very different ideas, so each of us had our own input, and we also know how to, we learned how to make patterns and how to properly sew everything together and how to technically collaborate with each other.
How did your team resolve their creative differences in the design process?
We each inputted, we'll say, oh no, that doesn't work, but we can try this, and we'll suggest different ideas when we technically challenged each other, since we were all very different coming into this.